Graphite. It is an allotropic form of carbon which is soft, lustrous, black or bluish grey in color. The word graphite comes from a Greek word meaning to write. Now coming towards its structure. So graphite is a crystalline form of carbon in which carbon atoms are arranged in a definite geometrical pattern. In case of diamond, I have told you that each carbon atom is attached to 4 other carbon atoms. But in graphite, each carbon atom is linked to 3 other carbon atoms. As you can see, this is one of the carbon atom linked with 3 other carbon atoms, 1, 2 and 3. Similarly, downside, this carbon atom linked with 3 other carbon atoms, 1, 2 and 3. Likewise, in graphite, each carbon atom is linked with 3 other carbon atoms. And after linking, they form hexagonal rings. Okay, you can see these are hexagonal rings, and these rings are stacked over one and another. Okay, these rings you can see they are stacked over one and another. Okay, so they form a layered structure. This is one of the layer of hexagonal rings, and this is the another layer of hexagonal rings. Okay, these hexagonal rings forms layers of graphite, and these layers of graphite are separated by large distances. Okay, why they are separated by a large distances? Due to the weak force of attraction, that is the weak van der Waals forces of attraction is present between the layers of graphite. Okay, and there is a strong covalent bond present between the carbon atoms, due to which graphite has high melting point. Now about its solubility. So graphite is insoluble in ordinary solvents. Next is stability. So graphite is very stable allotropic form of carbon, but at very high temperature and pressure it can be transformed into artificial diamonds. Now conductivity. So graphite is a good conductor of electricity. As you know that graphite is made up of only carbon atoms which has 4 valence electrons. Here each carbon atom is linked with 3 other carbon atoms, which means that only 3 valence electrons are used up in the formation of single bonds. The 4th valence electron of each carbon atom which is not used up in bond formation remains free, and that free electron of each carbon atom is responsible for electrical conductivity. Uses of graphite. It is used for making lead pencils, as it leaves a mark on paper. Why it leaves a mark on paper? Because graphite layers can slide over each other. Why graphite layers can slide over each other? Due to the weak van der Waals forces of attraction. And for this reason, it is used as a lubricant also. Where it is used as a lubricant? So it is used as a lubricant in machines. Those machines which have to be operated at high temperature, because they cannot be lubricated with oil, grease, etc. Why? Because they vaporize immediately at high temperature. So in all such machines, graphite is used as lubricants. Secondly, it is used for making electrodes, because it is a good conductor of electricity. As I have told you that graphite has free electrons. So due to the presence of free electrons, graphite conduct electricity. And for this reason, it is used for making electrodes. Next, it is used for making refractory crucibles, because it can withstand at very high temperature. Also, it has high melting point due to the strong covalent bonds between the carbon atoms. A very important use of graphite is that it is used in nuclear reactors. For what? To absorb neutrons and as a result help in moderating the nuclear reaction. It slows down the speed of neutrons by absorbing neutrons in nuclear reactor.